The lobster that you offer here, it's not even lobster, is it? It's something completely different.
You goddamn bitches! I swear, if you're gonna keep up with this bullshit, I'm gonna sue you for business interruption. Take that, you goddamn pricks! Attention!
Ow, it's so hot! Hey there, my name is Jane. I used to work in a first-class hotel, but one thing led to another, and a different company wound up hiring me. So now I work a different job entirely. Working in a hotel was great in of itself. I got to meet a lot of different people, including foreigners. My salary was reasonable, and I sometimes even got to try out some new dishes and recipes from the hotel kitchen. However, I must admit that the job I currently have is many times more satisfying than any amount of work as a hotel concierge. And I think my life right now just couldn't be any better.
Bonsoir, Mademoiselle Jane. How are you this fine evening?
Good evening, Pierre. What a coincidence to meet you here. I'm doing very well, thank you.
Even in this great crowd, I immediately recognized you from some distance. That's how dazzling you are, right now, in this moment, mademoiselle.
And there you go again. You took my hand again, Pierre. My, it really must be true. French people must be treating women quite a bit lightly, it would appear. Have you no restraint, monsieur?
Well, we don't treat women lightly in my country, Monsieur Jane. Your beauty turns me, a humble Frenchman, into a prince who could fly to the moon and back for you.
Allow me to introduce Pierre. He's a very gentlemanly man from France, and he's also a hopeless romantic. We aren't in a romantic relationship, as far as I know. We're merely business partners at our job. This is the truth, but for some strange reason, Pierre always talks pretty cheesy to me. I can't really tell if he's legit or if he's joking around. His language sometimes gets a little too overwhelmingly passionate, but something about him reassures me he means no harm whatsoever, nor does he wholeheartedly mean everything he's saying. It's basically a very direct form of romantic humor that always finds a way to make me amusingly uncomfortable, and in the end, unsure if he means anything at all.
I'm so honored to be granted the choice to go out to dinner with a woman of your stunning beauty, mademoiselle.
Okay, this is getting out of hand. Listen, Pierre, you do know we aren't a couple, right? This isn't a date we're going on right now. We're only going to be working together while having dinner at the same time.
Ha! I know all that, of course, but it is still a nice pleasure to be doing this with you.
Pierre's a little bit naive, but it's in an innocent way. He's so kind and funny and gentlemanly. A part of me loves his over-the-top flattery so much because he's so kind. I have a hunch that'll eventually make me fall for him, but I can't let that happen. He's only a business partner right now. But haven't you heard of love arising from business partnerships? It's a common occurrence in today's world. And since you're such a stupid head and focus so much on your work, you don't meet many nice guys like Pierre very often. This, in a sense, could be your biggest opportunity. You're working the same job for crying out loud. I think it's an amazing chance to create something better, seeing how much you love the work, the both of you. Perhaps that's true, but there's something else to consider. I don't want to think about work when I'm at home, resting and relaxing. Having someone who's my business partner over as a boyfriend could make me think about work. And if we divorce in the end, it'll be a lot more difficult to see each other in person. I suppose that's also true. My, you may be weak-minded sometimes, but your logic sure is solid. Consider that a job well done. In any case, my relationship with Pierre could remain as it is, or it could become something more in due time, which I believe is also a good thing, by the way. Gives me more time to see how we are together. Well, I guess I lost this particular argument. Looks like I was Pierre's lover. No, his wife, rather, for a singular moment, when I was saying what I thought was the right thing to do. I guess my argument was pretty invalid because it was clouded by the amazing infatuation I have for his cheesiness, but hopefully things will go well. And just like that, we found something we can agree on.
We're going to eat some Japanese food tonight, right? Wow, I can hardly wait. Well then, shall we head over to the restaurant?
And there you go again! I'm amazed at how easily you can do something like that, in public no less. In Japan, men don't put their arms around women unless they're in a relationship, Pierre. Be careful, and more importantly, do your work!
Your angry expression only emphasizes your divinity, mademoiselle. Please, go on showing me all kinds of emotions with that lovely face of yours. There's so much more about you that I'd like to get to know.
I may be using some strict language whenever he does something generally unusual, but make no mistake, I enjoy his company very much, despite the cultural differences, and I always have a good time working my job with him. One evening, though.
Bonsoir, Jane. You look fabulous today, as always. I'm truly honored to be invited to dine with you, a veritable goddess, tonight.
I'm only inviting you because you're my trustworthy business partner, Pierre. Don't get ahead of yourself. This isn't a date, all right?
You look like you're blushing to me. Anyway, what did you have in mind for dinner tonight? If I'm not mistaken, we went out for Japanese food last time.
We're going to an exquisite restaurant tonight, Pierre. It's famous around here for getting 3 stars on Michelin Index, and a friend of mine recommended it to me.
Ah, I see. Well then, I shall escort you to the restaurant myself.
Damn it, Pierre. What did I tell you about your hand on my waist?
Well, this restaurant has a very nice atmosphere indeed, mademoiselle. I must say, you have excellent taste.
You can really understand the effort behind the authentic furniture and decorations, huh? Truly deserve 3 stars on the Michelin as far as I can see.
Welcome to Lutora Basu.
I have a reservation for 2, under the name Jane Allgood.
Don't you think this particular waiter is eyeing us a little too suspiciously? Quite uncomfortable, if you ask me.
Is something the matter with us, sir?
You only got an attack level of 5. Pathetic piece of trash.
Excuse me?
You'll forgive me, but could the 2 of you just get out of here, please?
Why in the world would you say such a thing?
I don't see any reason why we deserve this kind of service, monsieur.
Listen here. In order to be accepted into this fine establishment, all customers must wear expensive, glamorous clothing. The reputation of the restaurant's at stake here, so look at all the other customers, see? Don't they all don the splendid look of the financially elite? You 2 must come with better outfits, or we must turn you away every single time.
We've come to this establishment under the assumption we were following the dress code to the letter, monsieur. What is about our outfits that screams red for you? Is it the fabric? The color? The amount of cleavage of my companion here?
Shut the hell up, you homeless hobos who can't even wear normal, regular clothes. Enough wasting my goddamn time. Leave this place immediately.
Huh?
Huh?
Before we even had a chance to comprehend what exactly was going on, the waiter pushed us toward the exit and kicked out onto the curb.
As a restaurant with Michelin's 3 stars, we sometimes get strange, inappropriate customers the likes of you 2 maggots. This is what we get for becoming a little too popular around here, I guess. Get your hobo asses home now!
Ow, my ankle!
Jane, are you alright? Why did you go and do that for, monsieur?
Beats me, bitch.
I've never seen such inexcusable behavior before. You're not even fit to be called a man, shoving my lovely Jane to the ground like that. Are you alright, Jane?
What do you mean, my lovely Jane, Pierre? I'm not your woman, you... Never mind. My butt's all wet and soggy.
I also dove headfirst into a puddle, and that explains why my best suit is completely ruined.
Well, you don't have any dirty patches anywhere.
Are you alright, my children? Here, use this to wipe yourselves.
Oh my, how kind. Thank you very much, sir.
Who are you folk?
We are but a humble husband and wife who run a small French restaurant just next door.
We happened to see your poor souls get evicted from that restaurant, and our pity got the better of us. We felt we should help.
Wow, such amazing, kind Japanese people. So this is what they mean when they say the Japanese blossom is indefinitely modest of its beauty.
Too far! Don't you grab hold of a woman's hand the first time you meet her, damn it. You really have no remorse at all now, do you? We were thrown out from that establishment, but we must dine there tonight at all costs. Considering the state of the clothes we're wearing, I don't think we'd stand much of a chance if we stepped inside a second time, though.
And we don't have the time to get back home to change into better clothes. Looks like we don't have another choice. Let's go a nearby clothes shop and buy what is necessary.
The only clothes shop I see around here are all expensive brands, Pierre. I only wish we could buy something more financially manageable.
We can't really waste any more time trying to find a good shop to buy what we want. Let's just go into this brand shop and see what they have to offer. It will be expensive, no doubt, but we don't have much of a choice at this point. Ooh la la, Jane. That's a wonderful dress. You look absolutamente stunning. It makes me want to take a walk with you around town and show you off to all passers-by with the biggest grin on my face. It's such a shame we have to return to that restaurant. I would have loved to take you on that walk.
Thank you, Pierre. You flatter me. You look amazing in your suit, too. I guess being a Frenchman gives you the privilege of looking especially nice in expensive clothes, huh? I've never seen a Japanese person look so suited for that. Suit. Damn, that was a poor choice of words. Can we get a receipt, please? As you wish, ma'am.
Hang on a sec. You came back? I thought I made it brutally clear earlier that we don't allow poor sewer folk inside this restaurant. I was sure that puddle was more than enough to make you see you're not welcome here.
As you can see, we've come with a lot of upgrades, so to speak. We came with better clothes since you really want us to appear respectable,
Haros, what do you think about our outfits, monsieur? I doubt you have anything to complain about by now.
For what are you? The evil overlord Ganondorf becoming his ultimate form? Just because he wanted to smack the shit out of a pesky mosquito?
Excuse me? What did you just say?
I mean, you really went out of your way to do something completely pointless. If you would follow me, I will show you to your table, Mon Centipede and Madame Maggot.
Looks like we made it through level 1, but his terrible attitude remains unchanged, it seems. I wonder what we have to do to make his service to us better for our sake.
It's unbelievable how he was even hired to be a waiter for a 3-star Michelin restaurant. Back in my country, this sort of person would be quickly reported, humiliated, and outright banished from not only the restaurant, but from the city as well. Qu'est-ce qui se passe-t-il with him, I wonder?
This here is a stupid table for idiotic folk who took the negative IQ way out of a pickle by buying unnecessarily expensive clothes. Hope you enjoy your frickin' evening, you roaches.
A table right next to the bathroom door, and the table itself along with the chairs are a lot older and less exquisite than the other tables in the main hall.
How in the world does a 3-star Michelin restaurant have a table like this, monsieur? I would bet all of my savings that this particular setup would grant this establishment negative 3 stars on the index instead. What is the meaning of this? All the other tables are so nice and glamorous.
This is the exclusive premium table I personally arranged for you two myself. I suggest you thank me deeply for taking the goddamn trouble to make this stupid frickin' thing.
What have we done to deserve this kind of service? Why do you say such nasty things to us? We are customers of this establishment, you see. You think the head manager agrees with how you treat your customers?
Yeah, of course he does. The owner himself told us how to treat, quote, poor pathetic peasants should they ever visit. He was pretty strict with his training. He even has a step-by-step manual for us to memorize to the letter, because he wishes that these social scumbags never have the audacity to visit this place again. And this gentleman you see before you is a perfect combination of his wishes.
You're still convinced we're nothing but, quote, poor pathetic peasants. We're wearing very fashionable clothes from a respected brand to even be allowed inside.
Yeah, Tell me, you applied for a credit card loan to buy those rags now, didn't you? You're that frustrated? If you're frustrated, just get back to work and work your frickin' ass off, I say. Once you've convinced me you make good money like a respectable human being, then I'll treat you the same way I treat everyone else here. At that point, I'll even get on my knees whenever you signal me to do something for you. Honest to God, I'll do that.
Espèce de... This is outrageous! Putain, I can't take this anymore! Come on, Jane, let's get out of here. I won't allow a beautiful girl like you dine in a terrible place like this.
Calm down, Pierre. We are here after all. Let's take this nice opportunity to eat before going home.
Watch your tone, poor maggot. Be a good boy and wait patiently for the cuisine to arrive. By all means, you can leave too if you wish to.
Such behavior should never be accepted as a functioning member of society. It's no longer a problem of this restaurant being 3-star Michelin and stuff and blah blah blah. If your cooking's anything but delicious, we're gonna leave this place without paying a single coin.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, well, that was quite the sloppy job, monsieur. Look at what you've done. The soup spilled over, and some of it even got onto my suit. What have you got to say for yourself?
Oh no, we just bought that suit not half an hour ago.
This is exactly why poor pathetic peasants shouldn't ever dine here. The rich would never fret over something small like some soup that spilled onto their suit by accident. No, they would reassure me by saying something like, "Oh, no worries, I can just get another one, no problem. Hurry the frick up and eat and get your ass out of here, damn it."
And not even an apology after deliberately soiling a customer's outfit. Salud! I really wonder what kind of brains these cretins here have.
Come now, Pierre. No need to make a fuss about it. Let's have a taste of this exquisite cuisine. That's strange. This Japanese Wagyu beef tastes like...
Yeah, and these black truffles remind me of...
And this lobster stands at the epitome of strangeness. Please tell me I'm wrong. This can't be...
Hey there, maggots. How did you like our world-class cuisine tonight?
Well now, let's see. In a nutshell, the cuisine was absolutely horrid.
I completely agree with Jane. I have so many things I want to say. I have no idea where to start, frankly.
What the hell? So you're telling me that your stupid, tasteless preferences tell you that our cuisine is bland and horrible? How dare you say such selfish things?
The dishes that you prepared for us tonight, they're all falsely advertised, aren't they? The Japanese Wagyu beef, which you claim is of world-class quality and flavor, was nothing but fat.
Those Italian white truffles that you've served me, they're actually from China, aren't they? And don't get me started on how those weren't even white truffles. They were black truffles. I never knew there were people in today's world who are so brainless they would mistake the colors black and white. In that particular, I believe that I had a valuable experience tonight. No matter how advanced human civilization may be, there will always be someone that'll make anyone lose all hope for a brighter generation.
And the most outrageous of all these lies is lobster. The reality is that it was actually nothing but crayfish, isn't it?
Crayfish? Are you out of your goddamn gourd? Our establishment exclusively uses the finest specimen of spiny lobster, caught from the amazing environment of the Okhotsk Sea, just north of the island of Hokkaido in Japan.
I'm afraid I must disagree. That did not taste anything like spiny lobster. And believe me, I've had my fair share of that exquisite cuisine multiple times in my life. It's quite unforgettable. Plus, we actually found multiple crayfish claws stuffed inside the lobster. Don't try to deny it. I could ask anyone in this restaurant, including the staff, and they'd come to the same conclusion.
Like hell we're lying about our menu. You poor pathetic peasants have never even eaten spiny lobster before. That's why you're saying this selfish horseshit.
Wrong. Like Pierre here, I've had actual spiny lobster more than once in my lifetime, and I must say I agree with what he said. It's absolutely amazing, and once you swallow a single bite, you never forget how it tastes. And I can say for certain that was not spiny lobster at all. The lobster that you offer here, it's not even lobster, is it? It's something completely different.
You goddamn bitches! I swear, if you're gonna keep up with this bullshit, I'm gonna sue you for business interruption. Take that, you goddamn pricks!
Attention!
Ow, it's so hot!
Oh, mon Dieu! What a mess! Scalding soup all over Jane's beautiful legs! I demand that you answer me. Why do you do this? The way you treat the restaurant's cooking makes you not even worthy to serve at a zombie's diner. And more than that, you're not even a man. You're but a simple, jealous, terrible ball of toxicity.
Shut the frick up! How dare you, writhing balls of guano, criticize our world-class cuisine? Get the frick out already, and don't you ever come back!
What's going on over there? An argument? Did they have a complaint about something?
Oh my, look over there, honey. They're having a dinner over there in such a disrespectful part of the room.
Oh God, right in front of the bathroom. Pierre, let's just go home for the night.
Nonte. Our work here isn't done just yet. We can't leave this place without making some kind of stand.
But of course! Everything was so shocking, and it never seemed to end. Looks like I completely forgot about why I was here in the first place, and basically became a regular customer.
And that makes you all the more charming, mademoiselle. You reminded me of one of those Japanese comedians who's trying their absolute best not to laugh. But the situation just became a little beaucoup trop. I wound up laughing their derriere off before getting punished with a slapstick. Oh, I love those shows so much. And the fact you reminded me of one of those comedians had made me see you with a new light.
Enough about that, seriously. And now for the results.
The frick? The hell you mean by results? A frickin' bitch with the voice of a donkey can just run back to the forest forever.
Afraid not, Monsieur. We're not going anywhere until our business here is done. Please tell the owner to come before us, if you please.
Eh? Call the owner? Enough bullshit. This arrogance coming from you stupid earthworms is getting out of hand. The owner's also the chef, and he's frickin' busy. He doesn't have time to deal with pigs right now.
I'm getting impatient, Monsieur. Call for the owner or so help me. I will call the police. You want to see the inside of a jail cell?
The police?
What you did to us, which was pushing down onto the ground and deliberately pouring scalding soup onto us, is legitimate grounds for assault, and serious enough to get you arrested. We're going to turn you over to the police. If you wish to put up a fight in court, we'll gladly go up against you, but let it be known that we will destroy you.
Excuse-moi, but didn't you also just say that you would, quote, sue us for business interruption? I don't think it's a bad idea, actually, to hire a lawyer so that we could take this matter into the hands of law and decide, once and for all, who was wrong here. What are you going to do?
Ah, frick! Annoying! Annoying!
And how is returning to our table alone going to help you out, monsieur? Where is the owner of this establishment?
He frickin' told me that he has no damn time to deal with the likes of you pathetic weasels right now, so he's still in the kitchen.
Listen here. When I tell you to call for the owner, I expect you to bring him back here using whatever means necessary. Bring me here now!
What's with that brain-dead attitude? Who the frick do you think you're talking to here? To hell with the police, and to hell with frickin' court! Take this, you frickin' bastards!
So you're okay with this establishment being ripped of its 3-star Michelin title,
What? Ripped off? Excuse me?
Ah, oui. I agree with that decision. Lutorabasu should be prepared for that punishment, because it sure as hell deserves it, pour de vrai.
Don't tell me. You folks can't be...
Mark our words. You'll pay for your mistakes.
Troublebusters, initiate!
We are judges for Michelin.
Attends quoi?
What do you mean, what? Looks like I'm not the only one who forgot their role here. Sorry to have made you confused, Monsieur. We are legitimate Michelin judges. We came to this restaurant in order to assess its qualifications.
In order to give the restaurant a star, us judges must personally meet with the owner and explore the kitchen and its environment. If you won't allow us that opportunity, I'm afraid we can't start the process of granting Lou Torabasu an additional star.
You two are... Michelin judges? But that's impossible. We received the last star last year, so there should be no need for anyone like you to assess anything. What becomes a 3-star Michelin restaurant stays that way, does it not?
I'm afraid you're gravely mistaken, Monsieur. Analysis of Michelin-registered restaurants, especially assessments of their workplace environments and the quality of the cuisine, are done every single year, even if they have 3 stars already.
Even if you really did have 3 stars, there is a possibility that a just assessment the next year could legitimately rip an establishment of a star, you see. Now, allow us to do our job. For the last time, fetch the owner, monsieur.
If what these people say is true, I won't allow a single star be ripped from this restaurant. I swear on my life. Otherwise, things will be a complete disaster. I'm terribly sorry for this misunderstanding. Please, I beg you, do not take a star away from my restaurant, please. You apologize too, damn it. I'm so sorry for everything.
Ah, so now you have the audacity to apologize, huh?
So this is what you people consider to be proper hospitality,
No, it isn't. I assure you. I mean...
The hell it isn't! C'est ça, oui. You brutally insult us, give us cooking that's nothing like what you advertise, and with a cerise sur le gâteau, a cherry on the cake, you have the guts to assault us by throwing your scalding dishes onto us. And then, after you discover who we truly are, you act as though everything was just a big misunderstanding. We cannot allow a restaurant with such disrespectful policies even be on the Michelin-approved list of restaurants.
You must listen to me. It's not what you think at all. We never offer this kind of service to anyone. Everything you've unfortunately witnessed is the selfish doings of this stupid employee. Excuse me? You told me everything I had to do when it came to unusual folk that visit this place. I followed your instructions to the letter. Shut up! You are fired! You may go now!
Do you really think that firing that waiter will make everything go away and grant you a slot on our list of Michelin-approved restaurants? This has gone far beyond that problem, I'm afraid.
I beg of thee, milady and monsieur, please keep this to yourselves. Oh, yes, wasn't there an obligation in the Michelin protocol that specifically states that all Michelin judges must reanalyze the establishment once their identity is revealed to the staff? Please, do stop by again, and when you do, we will offer you our wholehearted hospitality. You have my word.
That's not going to cut it, mon ami. We will never come back here again. The behavior of the waiter was terribly disrespectful, and to make matters worse, the owner himself approved of such scandalous acts. Customer discrimination under the owner's orders. This is unacceptable not only as a Michelin restaurant, but as a restaurant in general.
The final straw is that you deliberately fabricated what the menu says about the ingredients of your cuisine. This is beyond anything we can ever tolerate, because this is a downright scam. All of your customers that have visited this slice of hell, and those who are unfortunate enough to witness all this tonight, have been scammed blind of money they could have used on food of much better quality.
That's not true. You would never lie.
Actually, we knew a little about what was going on here through internet reviews of some of your customers. This one comment stood out. The owner's changed dramatically since he received the 3rd Michelin star. He's become a lot more careless with his cooking, and he's even lied about some of the ingredients in the cooking itself. I ordered the oven-roasted salmon with cauliflower and mushrooms, and the supposed-to-be king salmon was claimed to be from Alaska. But I noticed the texture was different. It later turned out the salmon was fished out of a local river in western India. Scandalous is an understatement. That's why we came here completely set on strip this restaurant of a star anyway.
As a Michelin judge, the biggest joy is either to find out a certain restaurant has passed all requirements to go on keeping stars, or when we discover a new restaurant worthy of its first star. We normally wouldn't dare come to a restaurant whose owner became extremely cocky once he got all 3 stars, and eventually became the very definition of a scumbag. To strip it of its stars it once deserved broke our hearts. We don't ever want to return to this disgrace again. We will write down everything that transpired tonight in an official report to headquarters. And don't you dare think you'll ever get a 3rd Michelin star again!
Please, no! I worked so hard to get 3 Michelin stars! You can't do this to me!
You work so hard, you say? Do you mean to tell me that condescending to certain customers and lying about your cuisine's ingredients is your definition of hard work?
The concept of being rewarded for your effort is only valid until the final year of university, monsieur. You're only going to lose a star. It's not like that's going to kill you.
That is true. If we were in medieval times, you would immediately be sentenced to a life of slave labor, you know?
Please, Petit, please. I'm actually on my knees right now. I'll work 10 times harder if I must. Just please give me another chance.
You're not a damn kindergartner anymore.
Touch my darling Jane one more time, and you'll regret it, you trash!
No, 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 no. I don't want to lose a star. No, no, no. Please don't make this count as your official analysis. Drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it.
1 month later. Looks like that restaurant was officially removed from Michelin's list of 3-star establishments, huh?
Headquarters' official report also said something about it now holding a spot in the blacklist. Looks like the nightmare's just about to begin. From now on, not a single Michelin judge will ever set foot in that place again. Which means that, of course, after it's stripped of all its stars, it'll never be awarded another.
That's true. It closed anyhow, so it's completely over, it seems.
As soon as it lost its 3rd star, all of the financially elite stopped going there to dine after all. Simultaneously, the truths about customer discrimination and the fabrication of information on the ingredients have been exposed to the public eye, and they were apparently bombarded by negative criticism left, right, and center.
Some people were skeptical of the idea that they fabricated the information about their ingredients because they were a 3-star Michelin restaurant, but they were also the ones who got a hold of the information and spread it around.
Even I was skeptical of that, but the fact that it turned out to be true surprised me so much. They really were saving crayfish as they claimed it was actually spiny lobster. Disgusting.
For real though, crayfish cuisine is actually pretty popular in Finland, so that in of itself can't be denied as a legitimate form of cuisine. But endeavoring to replace spiny lobster with that load of bullshit is a little too much of an ambitious challenge, I have to say.
The worst job in Michelin's history confirmed. Mon Dieu, c'était terrible. Compared to that, the restaurant we went to right after was absolutely splendid. The cuisine was excellent, and the service was outstanding.
For real! To tell you guys the truth, we were not satisfied with our visit to Lutora Basu, and we were still hungry. So we went to the very same French restaurant that the old couple who helped us were running. We thought it was the least we could do to explain who we were really, and to thank them for their kindness. We had dinner there that night. The couple had made a very nice first impression on us, and the cooking was also extremely satisfactory. The quality of the taste, the exquisiteness of its ingredients, the atmosphere of the establishment, and above all else, I'm so happy to see you youngsters eat our cooking with smiles on your faces. Their hospitable spirit was unlike anything we've ever seen before. Later on, that restaurant was accepted as one worthy of not 1, not 2, but all 3 of Michelin stars, and the restaurant is now skyrocketing in popularity. People from across the country come to this wonderful little family business, and the positive reviews are rolling in very nicely, it seems.
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, hi, Aaron.
I came to check to see if you were doing the tasks that we assigned to you, but you're not. Why are you taking a break?
Well, it's lunchtime and I'm supposed to take a 1-hour break. And I did work on those tasks that you gave me.
I don't think that you should take any breaks until you get all your work done. There are others that would kill to work in your position. We can replace you easily if we wanted to. If I were you, I'd get back to work.
What gives you the right to be so condescending?
I'm talking to a subordinate, so it makes sense that I tell you what to do. You should listen to me. If you don't stop talking back to me, I'm going to terminate your contract with us.
This business deal is worth $1 million. You can't do that. If you have something against me, can't we discuss it like 2 adults?
It's your attitude which pisses me off.
Ah!
Alan, are you alright?
My name is Alan. I work at a plastics factory and also help with the product development. My main job is to create the plastic parts of stationary products.
Today's going to be a long one. I need to get all my tasks done.
Hey, Alan, that's the right attitude to bring to work.
I ate a big breakfast so that I wouldn't run out of energy.
That's wise of you. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
I also need to work hard because last month I spent a lot of money on purchasing new game equipment.
Your obsession with games is going to bankrupt you.
You have a point. My breakfast was a huge plate of stir-fried bean sprouts. I couldn't afford anything else.
I think that you should save some money so that you can buy yourself some decent food.
Well, I've been working out at home, so my body is perfectly strong and healthy. You have nothing to worry about. The bean sprouts are probably good for my health, too. It gives me the chance to stop eating junk food all the time.
I suppose that bean sprouts are healthier than junk food. It's my job to watch out for my employees. You're like family to me. I'll try not to meddle too much in your personal life, though.
You're a great boss. I couldn't ask for more. I'm touched that you care about our health, too.
I'm glad to hear that. Did you hear that Iron Stationery has a new salesperson? The former guy resigned, so they're bringing in a new guy. Is everything going well with them?
Yes, I'm meeting with the new guy for the first time next week. We're going to discuss the details of the new project. Leave it to me, sir.
Okay, sounds great.
I work for a small company, and my boss is a really nice person, and I enjoy working for him. And on the weekends, I like to play survival games. It's my passion. I love my life. I have no complaints. I'm so excited to participate in today's outdoor event. I even got a new outfit for the occasion. This is going to be great!
Hey, Alan, how's it going?
Hey, Melanie. Are you excited about today's game? This is my friend, Melanie. She's the president of an events management company. She was the one that planned today's event as well. Melanie was also an enthusiast of survival games, which is why she participated in the events herself.
I like what you're wearing today. Is it new?
Yes, it is! Isn't it so cool?
It is! I love it!
I knew that you'd appreciate the beauty of my outfit. You have a great eye.
I look forward to seeing you play today. Everyone here today is going to try to beat you, seeing that you won the last competition. Look at that guy over there. He wants to kill you.
Oh, it's Aaron. Hey, Aaron. How are you?
He just ignored you completely. Does he have something against you?
Well, we compete with each other at these events, and he only won once. And I won all the other times, so I'm his rival. He is jealous of my winning streak.
Then I guess he's going to be really upset if you win today's match as well.
I hope that he won't take it out on me, even if I win today too.
Yes, let's hope that he won't hold a grudge.
The games are about to begin. Melanie was excited to see my competition with Aaron. And as Melanie had predicted, I won. It was my 100th time winning against Aaron.
Congratulations, Alan! I knew that you'd be today's champion as well.
Thank you, Melanie. I had a great time.
But Aaron doesn't look too thrilled. I think he's kind of mad at you for winning so many times.
You're right. It looks like he's glaring at me.
Huh? Nice to see you again, Alan. I'm the new salesperson at Iron Stationery.
Nice to see you again so soon, Aaron. Didn't expect that we'd be working together too. What a coincidence that you're the new salesperson. We're going to be working on this project together then. How exciting!
Yes, I was quite shocked to find out that you work at this factory. I mean, you may be a champion at survival game competitions, but here, you're practically a nobody.
I guess compared to what you do, my job may seem insignificant, but
since you spend so much money on survival games, I figured that you'd have a more top-notch job, if you know what I mean.
Well, I look forward to working with you on this new project.
Yes, same here. How much do you get paid for the work you do? I'm sure that you don't get paid nearly as well as I do.
I don't know how much you earn, but I make a decent living working here.
You might be a champion in the survival game world, but your real life sort of sucks.
Actually, it doesn't suck at all.
I'm sorry, but if I have to work on this project with you, I need to reconsider.
Why? What do you have against me?
Well, for one, I hate looking at your face. It makes me sick.
I can't help the way that I look.
Well, your face bugs me, and I'm not sure that I'll be able to work with you. I don't understand how you can act like some important guy on the weekends at those survival games when in reality, you're just a poor factory worker.
What the hell, Aaron? What I do for a living has nothing to do with my hobbies. This is work. You can't try to cut me out of the project because of your personal hate towards me. This project has been in the works before you were assigned to us. You don't get to decide.
Actually, I do. I'm in charge of the project now. I don't care about what the former salesperson promised you. This project means a lot to our company. You can't just cut us out like this. For a small company like us, losing a big project like this will have a huge negative impact. Well, we are your biggest client after all. I guess if you can treat me with the respect that I deserve, I can consider working with you. Of course I'll treat you with the respect you deserve. You can start by getting down on your knees and groveling. You can also apologize to me for acting like a big asshole at the survival game competitions. Finally, you can promise me that you won't disrespect me and will treat me as your superior. You want me to grovel? Is that really necessary? It is if you want me to keep you on this project. If you don't want to, that's alright. I'll just find a different company to work on a new project with us. You should remember that if you want to have a healthy working relationship with me, you need to keep me in a good mood. I knew that Aaron was abusing his power and being a total jackass. But when I thought about our company, I knew that I should just listen to him. If our company loses this project, this will have a negative impact on our financial numbers, and I couldn't allow that to happen. And I already promised my boss that nothing would go wrong with this project. He was really counting on me. How long do I have to wait? Have you made up your mind? Yeah. I'm sorry that I acted all self-righteous at the survival game competition the other day. I'm just a poor factory worker. I'm a loser. I won't be disrespectful to you ever again. So please agree to work with our company on this new project. Thank you for your understanding. This is hilarious. I need to get a photo of this. I couldn't believe this was happening to me. I mean, what did I ever do to this guy to deserve all this? In exchange for humiliating myself, I was able to get Aaron to sign a contract with our company. I was relieved that I didn't let my boss down. Although I detested Aaron, I was going to continue to work hard for my company.
Hi, Alan. How are you?
Hi, Melanie. I'm okay.
You don't seem okay to me. Are you alright?
I'm fine. You have nothing to be worried about.
Actually, there's something that I want to discuss with you today.
Sure. What's on your mind?
Well, I'm considering implementing a new rule at these survival game competitions.
What kind of rule?
By creating this new rule, I hope to make each game more exciting, and I wanted some ideas from you.
Wow, that sounds great. I'll let you know if I think of anything.
Thanks for your help, Alan. I'll send over the details to you later.
Okay. Oh, it's Alan, the factory worker. Nice to see you. Nice to see you too, Aaron. I'd never miss a survival game, you know that. Well, the rules at work apply here too, so don't be disrespectful to me. You have nothing to worry about. I'll be on my best behavior. Make sure that I don't get in a bad mood, because that could be disastrous for you. I was annoyed that I had to worry about not getting Aaron in a bad mood even on the weekends, and at a survival game competition that I always looked forward to. It just wasn't fair. Although I didn't want to, I considered losing the game so that Aaron wouldn't take it out on me when I won. It was the best thing to do for the company. Once the project was over, I could go back to winning the games. I told myself that it didn't matter whether I won or not. I was here to enjoy the games. The results didn't matter. I wasn't enjoying myself as much as I usually did, because I had to worry about what kind of a mood Aaron was in. But to my delight, Aaron was dismissed from the games for disobeying one of the rules. This was before he got the chance to compete with me. I know that you cheated, Alan. You made sure that I would get dismissed from the game so that you wouldn't have to compete with me today. Aaron, you're being ridiculous. There's no way that I could have done such a thing. How would I have predicted that you'd violate the rules? Don't try to rationalize this. I know that this is your fault. I saw you talking to that woman earlier, before the game started. Her company is the one that organizes these games. You planned it so that I would be dismissed from the game. What are you referring to, Aaron? Don't make any excuses for yourself. You told that woman that I violated the rules and had me dismissed. I did no such thing. You need to calm down, Aaron. In survival games, if you're hit with an airsoft pellet, you need to let everyone know and dismiss yourself from the game. That was a basic rule that everyone knew about. Aaron was hit with a pellet, but he continued to play in the game anyway. And this is a violation. I didn't say anything about being hit by a pellet because I really wanted to beat you this time.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I can tell you for sure that it wasn't Alan who told me about your violation.
Melanie, thank you for coming to my rescue.
Aaron, there's something that I've been meaning to tell you for some time now. Today wasn't the first time that another player came up to me to report a violation from you. We've had numerous reports about your violations up until today.
What the hell are you talking about? Do you even have any evidence? You could be making this all up to save Alan's ass.
Actually, I don't have any evidence. The players that reported the violations to me don't have proof, but they were all pretty sure that you had violated the rules of the games. Some of the players defended you and said that you probably didn't notice that you were hit because you were wearing heavy padding. That's why I never said anything to you.
Then why are you telling me all this now?
Because today, I caught it all on camera. You can't deny it this time, Aaron.
You were filming me? Isn't that a violation of my privacy? Can't believe that you two are ganging up on me like this.
I'm going to put Aaron on our blacklist and make sure that he isn't able to participate in the games ever again.
Thanks for your help again, Melanie.
No need to thank me. I was only doing my job.
Well, you were very helpful nonetheless.
I'm glad to hear that.
So, as you can see, Aaron was ruining my entire life. He tried to control me during the weekends too, when I was trying to have fun playing survival games. But all I could do was to try and stay positive. Each night, as I tried to go to sleep, I would imagine Aaron losing all of his bright blue hair. And somehow that made me feel a little better. Things are looking good here. Aaron might think he's better than me, but I'm proud of what I do for a living. I'm not going to let him put me down. I'm going to work really hard on this project so that Aaron has no choice but to commend me for my exceptional work. I worked so hard this morning. I'm starving.
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, hi Aaron.
I came to check to see if you were doing the tasks we assigned to you, but you're not. Why are you taking a break?
Well, it's lunchtime, and I'm supposed to take a 1-hour break. And I did work on those tasks that you gave me.
You shouldn't be talking back to me.
I wanted to tell Aaron that my boss had created a rule for us employees. We were supposed to take our lunch breaks on time and not work on an empty stomach.
If you have the luxury to be taking a lunch break, perhaps I didn't give you enough work to do.
Like I said, everything is going as scheduled. Actually, we're a little ahead of schedule. We'll be able to deliver the product soon, and earlier than the initial deadline that we set. Our boss tells us that it is essential for us to take our lunch breaks. He doesn't want us to be overworked because that could lead to accidents and injuries.
There are others that would kill to work in your position. We can replace you easily if we wanted to.
What gives you the right to be so condescending?
I'm talking to a subordinate, so it makes sense that I tell you what to do. You should listen to me. If you don't stop talking back to me, I'm going to terminate your contract with us.
This business deal is worth $1 million. You can't do that. If you have something against me, can't we discuss it like two adults? If you're mad about the survival games, can't we sort this out without involving our companies?
It's your attitude which pisses me off.
Ah!
Alan, are you alright?
This day hadn't gone at all like I had planned. After Aaron kicked me and I bumped my head, I was rushed to the hospital in an ambulance. I was then hospitalized for several days. Luckily, I was recovering well. My entire body aches. I can't wait to get home. I need to make up for the work I missed, and I need to get back into the survival game competitions. I can't believe that Aaron became violent with me. What he did to me is completely unforgivable. He's just mad that he can't win any of the survival games. How can he act so immature about it, though? I want justice for myself, but I'm not sure how to go about getting it. But I couldn't allow Aaron to control my life. I had to do something about this.
Hi, Alan. I hope that you're feeling better. I heard about what Aaron did to you, and it's terrible.
I'm so happy to see you. Thank you for coming to visit me. Oh, I just came up with the best plan to teach Aaron a lesson for what he did to me.
Tell me about your plan. I'm intrigued.
Well,
I'm listening.
it also has to do with creating a new rule for the games.
Oh, right. I've been meaning to get your ideas about it.
As soon as I saw Melanie, I came up with a brilliant way to get back at Aaron. If I could make this happen, that would resolve everything.
You're a genius, Alan. Let's go ahead and implement this new rule that you came up with.
Yay! I'm going to call my boss about it now.
And I'm going to prepare for the change on my end as well. Take care, Alan, and I'll see you again soon.
I'm going to show Aaron that what he's doing is totally unacceptable. I'm going to take back control of both my work and private life. I'm not going to forgive him. Troublebusters!
Alan, we're so happy to see you back at work. We missed you. And, I'm sorry that I wasn't around to prevent the terrible incident from taking place.
There's no need for you to apologize, and nobody could have predicted that Aaron would become violent.
It is my responsibility. I mean, you got hurt while you were at work, so...
I also feel bad that things between Aaron and I became this bad.
I suppose we just need to put this behind us and make sure that nothing like this happens again. We need to do something about Aaron, though.
Yes, I agree.
Sir, did you want to see me? What do you need? Our company is busy unlike yours, so please make it quick. I'm sorry to take up your time like this. Let me get straight to the point.
Alan, you look like an idiot dressed up as a mummy on Halloween.
You're the one that did this to me. Don't you feel bad at all for what you did to me? How can you be so cavalier?
Anyone would laugh if they saw you.
You should take a look at yourself in the mirror, man.
Alan tells me that you kicked him and then he fell and hit his head hard. Aren't you going to apologize to him for what you did?
Why should I be the one to apologize? I merely told him not to take a break from his work. He was eating his lunch as if he had no care in the world. I just wanted to point out what he was doing wrong.
Okay, if you say so. I'm going to do you a favor by canceling the contract between our companies. You didn't want to work with Alan in the first place, so I'm sure that you're thrilled.
Huh? Why?
Alan told me that you were keen on canceling the contract with us.
I was just joking around. Alan, you didn't have to take me so seriously. I just wanted you to devote yourself to your job, seeing that you enjoyed taking long lunch breaks. I needed Alan to understand that this is a workplace. He needs to prioritize work over taking breaks.
Well, I don't see it that way. I'm upset that you hurt one of my precious employees and don't even feel the need to apologize for it. I can't work with a company that employs someone like you.
Are you sure about this? I feel like cutting ties with my company will have bigger repercussions for you than me. Your company won't be able to survive without our business.
Thank you for your concern, but we'll be just fine.
Have it your way then. Being able to cut business with your company is what I wanted in the first place, so there's no damage done to me. I guess all that money you spent on materials and development is going to go to waste now. I bet you also have a lot of debt.
Actually, we'll be able to use the materials you purchased for something else.
What do you mean? What are you going to use all those materials for?
Melanie's company, Green Corporation, is going to buy those materials from us, and we're going to create a new product together.
I had no idea that Melanie was the CEO of Green Corporation.
Well, she is, and our company is doing very well. I'm sure that you know. Melanie was keen on developing a new rule for the survival games, and I pitched her my ideas.
Why would Melanie want to hear your ideas? She never asked me for my help.
Well, I'm the champion of the games, and she also hates you, which is why she never came to you.
So basically, we're going to make good use of the materials that we initially purchased for the project with Iron Stationery. We are going to use the polycarbonates that we purchased to create new shields that can be used during survival game competitions.
Shields?
Yes, that's right.
You can stick the shield underneath your clothes so that it's not visible, and if any pellets hit the shield, then that player can remain in the game. This makes each game more interesting because we don't know where each player is hiding their shields.
It sounds like a good idea, but how do you know if this will even work? And not all players may accept your new rule.
It may seem strange at first, but I'm sure that the players will adapt to the new rule in no time. The one thing about this new rule is that it might make it easier for players like you to cheat. They can say that the pellets hit the invisible shield instead of their bodies. But along with the new rule, we decided to ask each player to tell the organizer about where they place their shields. This will decrease the chances of foul play. It's a well thought out plan.
Well, don't come crying to me when your new rule doesn't go as you planned. I can't wait to say I told you so to your face when you come to me for help.
Hey, how's it going?
Huh?
Hello, Melanie. I'm so delighted that you're here.
Thank you for taking the time to come to the factory, Melanie.
Aaron, you must be busy. You can go back to your office now.
So you're not going to regret canceling the contract with us, right? You can't take back your decision. I'm warning you. You won't be able to get another contract with Iron Stationery if you cancel with us now. I won't be sorry when I hear that your company went bankrupt. Melanie, what are you doing? Are you just going to ignore me?
Your new rule involving the invisible shields will be showcased at our next event. We already have so many orders for the shields. People are very interested.
How is that possible?
Any other event planning companies like ours are calling us to ask us if they can use the new rule and shield at their events too. Isn't that exciting? The manufacturers of air guns and pellets have also gotten in touch with us with their interest in developing new products with us.
Because of the many parties interested in this new project of ours, we have a lot of offers too.
So, if you don't mind, we'd like to discuss business without you. Please leave.
It was nice working with you, Aaron. Bye now.
I don't get it. Why are things going so well for you guys?
I guess we're just lucky.
Wait, before you make your final decisions, could you reconsider your decision to cancel the contract with us? I meant it as a bad joke. I didn't think that you would take me seriously.
So your idea of a bad joke is kicking me, making me fall and making me go to the hospital? Because of you, I look like a mummy!
I'm sorry about hurting you. Will you please forgive me? Please, give me the opportunity to make it up to you. My manager is going to be upset with me if I go back to the office and tell him that you canceled the contract with us.
That's not my problem, Aaron. Grow up and deal with it.
Actually, I did you a favor. I already called your manager about the cancellation of the contract.
Oh no.
Your manager told me that our project was about creating the latest stationery for your company, and he predicted that it'd be a big hit if we worked together.
Yes, that's right. We invested a lot of money into this project from the beginning. Once the products were completed, we were going to showcase them at events too.
I see. So I guess you need to find a new company that can do all that. Good luck, son.
Actually, I don't think there is another company out there that can do what you do. Would you please reconsider your decision to cancel the contract with us? I will make it up to you, I promise. I can grovel or lick your shoes if that'll do the trick. In fact, I'd be more than happy to lick your shoes.
I'd rather you not.
You're a terrible salesperson, Aaron. You shouldn't have made those threats to Alan. This is a workplace, not the playground. We won't be needing you anymore. Now get out!
I had never seen Melanie so angry.
Aaron! I'm so sorry, sir. Please allow me to apologize on behalf of Aaron, who put his personal feelings before his professionalism. We are very sorry for all the inconvenience we caused you and for the fact that Aaron injured Alan. We will make sure that Aaron gets the punishment that he deserves for all the mistakes he's made. We are so sorry.
Of course I can't forgive Aaron for what he did to me, but I'm not angry with Iron Stationery. The former salesperson was very kind to me, and I really enjoyed working with him.
Thank you very much for your understanding, Alan. As for Aaron, he won't be bothering you again. He will be severely punished for what he did to you. Severely punished? Did I hear that correctly? Aaron, you're fired! Wait, please let me explain. There's no need for you to fire me. You don't need to explain anything. I never want to see you again. Now that Aaron is out of the picture, would your company be willing to work with us once more?
Well, as Alan mentioned earlier, you've been very kind to us, and your company helped us out when we were in financial trouble, so we are indebted to you. We'd be happy to continue working with Iron Stationery. What do you say, Alan?
Yes, I think that would be the best way forward for both of our companies. We should get started right away then. We don't have any time to waste.
Thank you so much. We're so grateful. Why is this happening to me?
So it seems that Aaron was let go from his job as promised.
I see. I guess it was inevitable.
Soon after that, an internal investigation was performed at Iron Stationery, and they found more wrongdoings of Aaron.
Huh, I'm not surprised. Kudos to his manager for sorting all this out. Aaron was able to find a new job after he lost his old one. But it turns out that he had hidden the fact that he had gotten fired from Iron Stationery. And when his new employer found out about this, they fired him as well. Bad rumors about his behavior spread, and he was no longer able to find a job. Yay! I can finally enjoy a day of survival games! I'm so happy that Aaron is out of my life now!
Hi, Alan. Glad to see you here. Your new role is very popular among enthusiasts.
Yes, it seems. I'm so proud. And thanks to your help, work is going great as well. I couldn't have done any of this without you, so thank you.
I'm glad that I could be of assistance. Business is thriving for us as well. Thanks to you, Alan.
My life was great again, and through my experience with Aaron, I learned how important it is to follow the rules and think about the people around us.
Alan, happy birthday. Let's have a great time together tonight.
Thanks so much, Sarah. Oh, this all looks so delicious.
Excuse me, could we have more meat? Please give us the best that you have. We're celebrating my boyfriend's birthday tonight.
I think that we've ordered enough. I don't want to waste any of the food, so let's dig in.
I need to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Alan, sorry to keep you waiting.
You're finally here. I didn't expect you to be this late. I've been waiting for 8 hours straight.
I was having trouble with my makeup. I wanted everything to be perfect.
You didn't have to spend all that time on your makeup. I actually prefer you without any. I could have flown to Hawaii during the 8 hours that I was waiting for you.
Hawaii sounds wonderful. When are you taking me?
We have the time to fly to Hawaii, but I don't have the money to pay for our flights. I'm just a poor university student after all.
You got me all excited, and now you're telling me that we can't go? I'm bummed out. Come to think of it, I'm tired from spending all that time on my makeup. I think I'm gonna go home now. and my feet hurt in these heels.
I'm pretty sure that my feet hurt more than yours. But you're right, it's getting dark, so let's go home. I can't believe that I spent another day just waiting for you to arrive.
Well, maybe we could do something now.
Like what?
First of all, what is that you're holding in your hand?
I'm not giving this to you. I need you to learn not to be late if you want gifts from me.
Don't be so mean.
I'm just kidding. This is the necklace that you've been wanting for a long time.
Alan, you're so sweet. I'm so happy, and I love you. You're definitely the man that I'm gonna marry. I feel like a superstar wearing this necklace. Why were you able to afford this expensive necklace? Did you just get paid? Will you take me out to dinner? I want to show off my necklace.
Okay, fine. Let's go for dinner then. She even love me? I feel like she just wants to spend my hard-earned money. My name is Alan. I'm a below-average university student. And my girlfriend Sarah goes to the same university as me. And she's a total diva, but that's one of the things that I love about her. I guess as long as I'm happy spending time with her, it doesn't really matter whether she's a diva or not. I had no idea what my professor was talking about during class. And Sarah's not in my class, so it wasn't very interesting at all. Hey, Sarah! Sarah tells me that she doesn't like PDA, but since she didn't hear me the first time, I decided to let Sarah enjoy her lunch with her girlfriend Melanie. Melanie went to the same school as us, and her major is religious studies. I moved tables so that I could be closer to Sarah, even if I didn't actually get to talk to her. I'm not a stalker or anything, though. And I was kinda hoping that she'd see me and invite me to join her table.
Alan's such an idiot. I mentioned that I wanted a necklace from Tiffany's, and he went out and bought it for me. I didn't actually want it, so I went and sold it to a dealer. I used the money to have a great night out with Erin. Melanie, are you even listening?
Oh, sorry. I blanked out for a second. I was having a conversation with a Buddha in my mind.
You're so weird, it creeps me out. It's your strange behavior that keeps guys from asking you out. How many years have you been without a boyfriend?
I've never dated anyone before. I'm not interested. My passion for religion keeps me busy enough. I don't have time to be obsessing over boys. I don't mind being single for the rest of my life.
That sounds so lonely. I just don't get you. At the very least, you should get men to buy you nice things. That's all I need men for anyway. I don't believe in true love. But with your mediocre looks, I guess guys wouldn't want to spend money on you.
I couldn't believe it. Sarah had a side to her that I had never seen before. The Sarah I knew was pure, kind, and sweet, but also a little self-centered. I didn't think she was the type to look down on people or make fun of them. But based on what I just overheard, I found out that she was basically using me and getting me to buy her nice things. And I was devastated to find out that she had already sold the necklace that I gave her last night. It was really expensive. I didn't want to believe it, and I was in complete denial, but I knew that I had to ask her if what she had said to Melanie was true or not. I decided to check with Sarah about this tomorrow. The following day, Sarah, is it true that you sold the necklace that I gave to you the other night?
Why are you asking me this, Alan? You're acting crazy.
Just answer the question, Sarah. I overheard your conversation with Melanie yesterday. You told her that you tricked me into buying an expensive necklace and that you sold it to some dealer.
Are you sure? Because I didn't sell the necklace. See?
Oh, you're right. Then I must have mistaken you for someone else.
Besides, why would I sell something that I love? I just said that so that Melanie wouldn't get jealous. You might not be able to tell, but Melanie likes to date, and she gets jealous if I talk about my dates with you.
You're right. She so doesn't seem like that kind of girl.
Let's change the subject. I still have the necklace, so you have nothing to worry about. If you can't trust me, I don't think that I can continue to see you anymore. You do want to marry me, don't you?
Although Sarah showed me the necklace, I felt like she was lying to me. Something wasn't adding up, and I had my suspicions. I don't think Melanie is the type that Sarah described her to be. I knew that Melanie was very religious, and she didn't take any interest in the boys around her. But I didn't want Sarah to dump me, so I decided to believe her. I decided to let go of my doubts and stopped thinking about it anymore. Guess who? I know that it's you, Leon! Good guess. How do you like my shirt? Ah, I love it, and you look great as always. Stop teasing me like I'm your girlfriend or something. I've been wanting to tell you, but I'm kind of in love with you. You can't be serious! When you make jokes like that and have no girlfriend, people are going to get the wrong idea. This is my good friend, Leon.
He comes from a very rich family, and on top of that, he's very good looking. The one flaw that he has is that he's not smart. That's why many girls want to date him, but when they get to know him, they lose interest in him very quickly. I'm not exactly popular with the girls either. Sarah was my first girlfriend.
Thanks for introducing me to your audience. I actually have a new girlfriend, though.
Oh wow, that's great! I'm so happy for you, Leon! Tell me about your new girlfriend.
Do you want to see a photo of her?
Yes, totally!
I have a photo of her in my phone. She's really beautiful. We make a really good-looking couple.
Wait, that's... I was shocked to see a photo of Leon's new girlfriend because she looked just like Sarah. In fact, it was Sarah. She was seeing other guys behind my back.
Isn't she so pretty? She's a little difficult at times, though. The other day, she was 8 hours late to our date. But I love her anyway.
Now I was positive that Sarah was also dating Leon. All these thoughts were going through my mind, and I wanted to ask Sarah what she was doing. I left Leon and went looking for Sarah to find out the truth from her. Hey, Sarah!
What's up, Alan? Why do you seem agitated? You're panting like a dog on a run. Why did you come running over here to me like this?
Well, I just saw my friend Leon, and do you consider me as your boyfriend? My friend Leon told me that he's dating you as well. What's going on, Sarah?
Who's Leon? I've never heard of him. You're my only boyfriend, Alan. You have nothing to worry about.
But I saw a photo of the two of you on his phone. How do you explain that?
Oh, the photo?
Yes, I'm listening.
I was walking on campus the other day, and this guy came up to me and said we should date because we were both so good looking. I told him that I have a boyfriend, but he wouldn't give up, so I agreed to take a photo with him. That's all. It was nothing.
I see. I guess that sounds like something that Leon would do.
It's true. You believe me, don't you? If you're my boyfriend, you'd believe me, right? If you believe what that crazy guy told you, then I'm breaking up with you.
You don't need to do that.
Well, I want you to choose, me or that crazy guy.
Of course I choose you, Sarah. I believe you.
You made the right choice, Alan. You are my boyfriend after all. I love you so much, Alan. But I'm mad at you for thinking that I'd ever cheat on you. If you want my forgiveness, I want you to buy me a Birkin bag.
A Birkin? Those are really expensive. They cost thousands of dollars. An ordinary university student like me can't afford to buy one. I'm sorry, Sarah.
But I really want a Birkin.
How about I take you to that Korean barbecue restaurant that you've been wanting to go to instead?
That's nothing compared to a Birkin. But, okay, a nice restaurant will do. Will you make the reservation then? I'm looking forward to it.
I hadn't done anything wrong, but somehow I was persuaded into taking Sarah out to dinner at a really nice restaurant. I liked Sarah too much, and didn't want her to get sick of me. But I had just gotten Sarah a $1,000 necklace, so spending more money at a nice restaurant was damaging to me.
Let's go to that Korean barbecue restaurant for your birthday.
That sounds great. Thanks for suggesting it, Sarah.
Then let's meet at the restaurant on the night of your birthday. It's a date. I don't have any money, so I'm gonna need you to pay for dinner, though.
It didn't seem fair that I had to pay for my own birthday dinner. But I couldn't buy Sarah a Birkin, so I was going to make it up to her by paying for dinner. I still couldn't shake the feeling that Sarah was using me for my money, but I didn't want to let my negative thoughts ruin my birthday. I always paid for our dates, so I wish that she'd offer to pay for things from time to time, but Sarah never did. And I always buy her really nice gifts, which is costing me a lot of money. I couldn't get myself to ask her to pay for my birthday dinner, though.
Alan, happy birthday! Let's have a great time together tonight.
Thanks so much, Sarah. This all looks so delicious.
The meat is so soft and good. I love it. Excuse me? Could we have more meat? Please give us the best that you have. We're celebrating my boyfriend's birthday tonight.
I think that we've ordered enough. I don't want to waste any of the food, so let's dig in.
You still need to make it up to me for the other day when you thought that I was lying to you. I'm gonna order what I want.
It was my birthday, but Sarah didn't seem to care.
You should be happy that you get to spend your birthday with your beautiful girlfriend. You should be more grateful. I need to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Okay. Sarah paid no attention to the prices and continued to order meat. This dinner was going to cost me at least $1,000. I'm sure that by now my audience suspects that Sarah doesn't even like me, and that she's using me for my money. Because that's what's been worrying about me for some time now. It's been over 5 minutes since Sarah got up to use the restroom, but she wasn't back yet. I was starting to worry. Did she get a stomachache from eating too much meat? I texted her and asked her if she was okay.
Actually, I'm not okay. I have a sharp pain in my stomach.
Then let's get going. We can come back here another time.
I'm starting to feel better now. I think that if we wait a few more minutes, I'll be fine.
Okay. But I was still worried. Sarah had eaten so much meat in such a short time. Could she have gotten an upset stomach because we hadn't cooked the meats well enough? Another 10 minutes passed, but Sarah was still not back from the restroom. I texted her again. How are you feeling?
I'm fine, just give me a few more minutes. You don't need to keep on texting me. I'll be back at our table soon.
Okay. I knew that even if Sarah told me that she'd be back at our table soon, it didn't mean that she would. Her concept of time was a little different from mine. I mean, she made me wait hours on our last date. I was starting to think that this was more than a stomachache. Excuse me, my girlfriend is using your restroom right now because she's got a stomachache. Would you mind going to the restroom and checking up on her for me?
Yes, I'll go check on your girlfriend. I checked and there was no one in the restroom.
I see. Thank you for checking. I didn't think that Sarah was actually lost inside a restaurant, but I decided to go looking for her anyway. I spotted Sarah sitting at a different table in the restaurant. But why? Did she bump into someone that she knew? I went to get a closer look and was shocked by what I saw in front of me. I then realized that Sarah was on 2 dates. One with me, and the other with the guy that she had mentioned to Melanie before. I finally understood that Sarah had been lying to me this whole time, and I was devastated. And at the same time, I was very angry. I decided to get in touch with Leon. Leon, I'm sorry for being so distant these days. I found out about the truth about your new girlfriend. Would you believe me if I told you what I saw tonight? After texting Leon, I checked with one more person to see if my hunch was right. I was ready to confront Sarah. I wasn't going to let her get away with this. She was going to be punished. Troublebusters! An hour later...
I'm back at our table, but you're gone. Where did you go? Are you in the restroom too? Do you have an upset stomach as well? Alan, please text me back. If you don't get back to me soon, I'm gonna break up with you.
Sarah only came back to our table an hour after she had initially left, and by then, my revenge plan was already in action. As soon as Sarah realized that I wasn't at our table, she messaged and called me many times. But I was ignoring her on purpose. I wanted her to get nervous. I finally decided to pick up one of her calls. Where were you for over an hour? I got tired of waiting for your return, so I went home.
How can you leave me all alone at the restaurant? You're a terrible boyfriend, and you didn't even pay for dinner. Did you expect me to pick up the bill? I don't have any money on me, so you need to come back to the restaurant and pay the bill. You don't want to be dumped over something like this, do you?
Actually, I don't mind. Let's break up.
Huh? That's not the response I was expecting from you. Why are you acting weird?
I wanted to be your boyfriend as long as you actually liked me. But now that I know that you were just using me, I don't want to be in this one-sided relationship anymore. You were only after my money.
Where would you get a crazy idea like that? I love you, Alan.
Then why would you leave me all alone at the table on the night of my birthday to have dinner with the other guy, Aaron? Aaron goes to our university, doesn't he? He's a total player. So you were trying to take my money and use it on him so that he would go out with you.
That's so not true. You have it all wrong.
I saw you two at the restaurant and I was listening in on your conversation too. You combined his bill and tried to make me pay for him too. How could you do that to me?
I never did such a thing.
You also said that you'd be going home with him after dinner.
None of this is true. Do you have any proof that I said any of those things? Even if you had tried to record our conversation, I'm sure that the inside of the restaurant was too noisy to pick up our voices.
I couldn't believe the words coming out of Sarah's mouth. She knew that she was wrong, yet she was trying to convince me and herself that she hadn't done anything bad. But I'm not an idiot. I gathered the evidence that I needed so that she couldn't deny the facts. You're right that I wasn't able to record your conversation with Aaron at the restaurant, but...
Then you can't say that I did anything wrong.
I have other evidence, though. I'm not going to let you get away with this.
What evidence? How did you...
This is a conversation between you and Aaron. I'm sending you a bottle of Dom Perignon. I hope you like it. My stupid boyfriend will buy me anything that I ask for so I can sell his gifts to buy gifts for you.
How were you able to access those messages? I don't get it.
I'm not telling you. You should watch your back. Since you haven't been very nice to people, there are a lot of people out there that don't like you very much.
Was it Melanie? Melanie is the only one that knows about my relationship with Aaron.
Correct answer. It was Melanie who gave me this information. She's not very happy with you for the fact that you've been making fun of her all this time. I thought that she'd know about you and Aaron, so when I asked her, she was more than happy to give me the information that I needed.
Wait a minute. I just deleted all my past conversations with Aaron, so you don't have any evidence anymore.
Are you sure about that? You may have deleted the data, but I have a backup.
How could you do that? Isn't that an invasion of privacy?
We're going to use this evidence to sue you. Leon's backing me up too.
Fine. Do what you have to, but I'm gonna fight back too. And you're never going to find a great girl like me. You're so going to regret this.
I don't think that I will. After I left the restaurant, I met up with Leon and Melanie. Melanie brought a friend and the four of us went out and had a great time.
I'm going to tell you about my favorite religions of the world.
Yay!
I'm also into researching the different types of religions around the world. I'm so happy that we share the same hobby.
I told Sarah about what a great time the four of us had together, and she actually seemed a little jealous. Melanie's friend had also been a target of Sarah's bullying, so she didn't like Sarah either. The four of us had that in common. We were all determined to get back at her.
Just because you went out with Melanie and her friend doesn't mean it will lead to anything permanent.
I'd rather be with them than waste any more time with you, so I won't regret it even if we break up.
I can't believe that you got over me so quickly. I thought I was better than this.
Alan,
What is it? Is there anything more to say? Because I'd like to go now.
Please don't break up with me.
What?
I feel bad about lying to you this whole time, but I promise to be a better girlfriend to you from now on. I still want to be your girlfriend. I always have fun when I'm with you. I now realize that you're much more important to me than Aaron ever was to me. I won't see him anymore, I promise. You've always believed in me, and now I want to be the one to take care of you. So please, don't sue me, and forgive me for my mistakes.
You can't fool me with your sudden change in behavior. Besides, I'm so over you. There's not anything that you could say to change my mind.
You can sue me if you want. I just want you to stay in my life. I don't want to lose you.
Do you realize how stupid you're being right now? Even if I were to continue dating you, Leon's still going to sue you. You're going to get punished whether you like it or not, so you can drop the act now. There's no way that I would do that for you. You act like you've changed, but all you really want is to not get in trouble and stop us from suing you. Well, you can't stop us because we've already made up our minds. All you care about is yourself. You're so selfish. I was an idiot for falling for you. People distance themselves from you when they get to know you because you're not caring at all.
But shouldn't you love yourself in order to be able to love others? Won't you help me out here? I mean, I was your first girlfriend. Doesn't that mean anything to you? Come on, Alan.
I'm done talking to you. We're so not on the same page. I'm going to hire a lawyer so he can help me get back all the money that you stole from me. We'll talk through my lawyer from now on.
I don't want to talk to your lawyer. I'd rather speak to you directly.
By the way, Melanie wants to speak with you, so I'm going to put her on the phone now. I handed over my smartphone to Melanie.
Sarah, you have too much greed. You need to let go of all these selfish desires. I'm gonna help you get rid of these desires based on my knowledge of the different types of religions in the world. Listen to my mantra, and you will feel much better afterward. Om Mane Padme Hum.
Melanie, stop it. You're creeping me out. This isn't my fault. Please put Alan back on the phone. Melanie, don't ignore me. I want to speak to Alan.
No matter how many times Sarah asked, Melanie wouldn't hand the phone back to me and continued with her mantra. In the end, Sarah gave up and hung up the phone after listening to 2 full cycles of the mantra.
Where did you learn that, Melanie? That is so cool.
Right? Finally, someone who understands the beauty of mantras. I love religions. There's just so much to learn. I'm endlessly amazed. I'm gonna write up a research paper about this.
I love listening to the mantra too.
Melanie, thanks for scaring Sarah away with that cool mantra of yours.
I had fun too. Sarah listened to my mantra 2 times. That was pretty nice of her. I need to get going now.
In the end, Sarah had to pay the dinner bill at the barbecue restaurant. Sarah became broke and could no longer afford to spend money on Aaron. Leon and I told the university president about Sarah, and they started an internal investigation. In the end, there were other victims that had been deceived by Sarah. and so we decided to sue Sarah as a group. And we won our case against Sarah. Sarah was ordered by the court to pay us back for all the damages, and the total amount was close to $100,000. Sarah had to get a job to pay all that money to her victims and had no time for partying anymore. Aaron, who had been living off the money that Sarah had been giving him, became poor as well. In the end, both Sarah and Aaron were expelled from the university. I don't expect that either of them have bright futures ahead of them. Hey guys, how's it going? Alan, we were just talking about going somewhere fun together, the four of us this weekend. You in? I have some tickets for a concert being this weekend. Anyone want to come with me?
That sounds like fun. Count me in. It's my first time going to a concert. I'm already excited.
Here. Thanks for inviting us, Alan.
Yay! I love concerts! Sorry, I forgot to mention that I only have 2 tickets.
Oh, I see. Then I guess the 3 of us will decide using rock, paper, scissors.
Are you sure? Because I can tell that you really want to go to the concert. Why don't you go with Alan, and I can hang out with Leon this weekend?
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that. Alan, good luck with Melanie. I know that you have a crush on her. How did you know? Was I that obvious? I'm your friend. I know you. Have a great time at the concert. Thanks, Leon. We will. I had a bad experience with my first girlfriend, Sarah, but I was able to find love again. I was grateful to have Leon by my side who knew me well and wanted to see me happy. The next time that I date someone, I'll make sure that I choose someone kind like Melanie. I hope that she likes me back as well.
I'm so excited to go to the concert with Alan.
Trouble Busters!